Alright, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making an emotional beat from stock plugins. Let's get right into it. So first I'm going to start up with Flex. It's a free plugin that comes with FL Studio. I really like this plugin. It's my go-to when it comes to making beats out of stock plugins. So I'm going to start up with a piano, maybe using a closed grand. Usually how I like to make my melodies, I like to start with my counter melodies first. I know it's like, I wouldn't say counterintuitive, but it's not what most producers or people would tell you to do. Because the way I do things is I make things from inspiration. Like, the chords is cool and all, but like you could always build from there. Usually the harder part is to find a counter melody, so I try to do that first. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. So for the gist of it and the basics, a happy beat or a happy melody is composed by a major chord or chords in the major or melodies in the major key. So you have your your chords, sorry, and it consists of your root note being 1 and then skipping 3 full semitones, so 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one you place that one, and then on the 7th you place your other key. This is a major chord. A minor chord is 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 7 is pretty much where it's at, and then depending on how the melody or what type of melody you're trying to go for, or the feel of it. If you're trying to go happy like this, now that's pretty happy. Now, what I want is something sad or dark, like that. Let's say let's just click in a random key, F, and then you count 7. You count from 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will always work. It'll never fail. And depending on what you want, you could either do minor or a major. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the music theory you're gonna need to know for now. I mean, you could always go more. You could always study more. Studying more is a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna start with my root note. So I'm gonna do a 8-bar loop or a melody. Yeah. So pretty much what I do is I try to like find a melody that I could sing, something that's catchy, something that's pretty. All of this comes with experience. So just making beats and just spending time just actually making melodies, you'll get the hang of it. I don't even know music theory like that, but it comes quick the more you do. What I did was, in my head, I was just singing a melody. I heard this, right? What I usually do is sing or hum my melodies and then try to implement that or try my best to deliver it on the piano roll, because sometimes your ideas shift while clicking. And then I'm gonna just repeat that for the whole entire and we're gonna put this one down. We'll put this down as well. So I'm gonna add some variation to it later. Usually what I do with my melodies is within the same sound, I'm gonna add counter melodies like on a higher octave. And now for the actual chords, I could just place it down like, whoops, like that. I think this is a major. No, it's also. And then I'm going to copy the root note and place it down to give it like a body, a structure, to give it some emotion. And I think for the last part, I'm gonna change it up a bit. Ooh, that's pretty smooth. I'm gonna change some things. I'm gonna add my flavor into it, season it a little bit. I might change the sound as well. I added a couple things actually. I changed some parts over here for the chords. One final thing I'm gonna do is strum this. So Control Alt S. Sorry, Alt S. I'm being stupid. So I'm gonna do that to make it more realistic and like human-like. I'm gonna randomize it as well. Randomize Alt R. So I'm gonna randomize the velocities and everything. I want to make it tighter together though, and then I'm gonna lower the velocity of the piano to make it sound softer. It's missing something. I think I'm gonna change the sound again. I don't really feel it that much. Yeah. So what I did to add it to the track, I did Control L. So it adds to your mixer track. And what I'm gonna do is actually copy this and then maybe add, let's see. I want to add something weird. Maybe this would work. I just have to lower it by like so much. Yeah. I'm gonna pan it. This is your pan knob. I'm gonna pan it to the left a little bit and lower the volume significantly, but enough to actually hear and feel it. Yeah, that sounds nice. And one thing that I love to add for like emotional beats, to get that emotional feel, I'm gonna add like some strings. I really like the violin a lot. And then we'll pan it to our right side. Not too much, but enough to give it some space, you know? For the melody, this is about it. Well, for this video, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't want to add too much or overcomplicate things for you guys. I just want to show you guys my process on how I make my melodies. Obviously, doing this takes time, especially if you don't play any instruments. With time and actually doing, you'll somewhat learn, you'll have a sense that is developed to like actually figure out where you want to put your melody, like the notes and where everything goes. Like, let's say if when you're saying like na 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 na, like it goes up down down down, like na 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 na, you know what I mean? You'll develop that type of sense and you'll somewhat figure out where to put things and where things align. I'll just separate these and I'll bounce all of them so that there isn't any bleed. I'm gonna consolidate them, I'll bounce them into waveforms. So this one was 1, 2, and 3, and then what we're gonna do is drums. So what I hear is a hi-hat. I've recently been using this for all of my beats. I don't know why, but it just sounds nice. So yeah. Like something like that. I'm gonna copy this to have a foundation for the hi-hats, and then what I usually do is play around. Actually, I leave it for one whole 4 bars. That makes sense. And then I copy it and then I change a few things. What I hear a roll here. And then what I did was I placed it and I highlighted it and then Alt U, and then you could change the time, the how much chopping it does. Yeah, I think this one's nice. And then I'm gonna add another roll, Control R. Yeah, this one. And then a roll here. Yeah, that sounds good. Now for the open hats, I just want to do a pretty simple. I'm gonna use a J Cactus open hat. And what I like to do with my hi-hats is actually to use the sliding feature. Hold on, let me cut itself and stretch it, because it'll just play the same note again. It gives it some bounce and some unique like traits to it. I actually got that I learned that from Chucky Beats. Yeah, one of my favorite producers when I started making music. It's still one of my favorites till this day. So shout out Chucky Beats and Simon Servita. Yo, y'all were my goats when I was starting. And I'm gonna pan it to the right so that we can hear it even if it's low. And then I think at some part in the beat, I'm gonna actually have a snare so it like switches up the vibe a little bit. And then now for my favorite part, the 808. Dude, I don't know what. I think this 808 is the one. I think we're gonna use this one. What key was my thing in? So I'm gonna place my root note. I like it to, you know, boom boom. You know what I mean? Add the soft clipper if you haven't already. You already know how that goes. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. You know what? To just give it a kick in your ear, I'm gonna boost it up to like 5%. And then, you know, you're boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So here's my 808 pattern. Actually, I'm gonna change this part. Yeah. I'm gonna add some notes that like. Yeah. Give it some variation, because I like it like that, but you know. Yeah, it's pretty fire. Alright, so I'll just arrange the beat.
1 hour later.
Alright, y'all, so the beat is done. I arranged it and EQ'd, mixed everything together so it sounds nice. So yeah, here's the beat. Alright y'all, that was the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe button. Keep those post notifications on. So next video, if you guys want, I can show you guys how I mix my beats and make them sound nice. So yeah, anyways y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I always say, love.